Yes, guys, welcome to this video. In this video, I'm going to show you how to find successful meme coins. And I'm going to show you my top 5 picks of today. So you don't have to go in the trenches and look for these gems. All right, guys, let's jump straight into it. And also, not only am I going to show you the gems, guys, I'm going to give you some understanding of what I look for. So this gem, I actually seen it a few hours ago, and I was waiting for a breakout here, and this is where I started to ape in, guys, right? So this is, I want to talk about, what I look out for, guys. So obviously there's fundamentals involved in it. I'll come to fundamentals shortly, but you want to understand market structure. So this now was an uptrend, right? And it was ranging in this wedge here, okay? Soon as it broke out, guys, this is where you start putting bids in. It broke out, came back to test previous resistance, because previous resistance becomes previous support, and look where it's gone. It's absolutely gone crazy. Even like now, it's going absolutely crazy, okay? Am I saying aping up here? No. Let me tell you where you guys should be looking in for entries, right? So this is actually all-time high. Usually from the all-time high, you get a 20-30% before it kind of goes down. So you've already, it's already done double this. It's going absolutely crazy. So let's also look why this is going crazy as well, guys, right? So to me, of my brief research already, it's like a culture coin. It's like a movement. They're building like one XBT equals one BTC. All this stuff, when they start doing this stuff, it's a really good bullish thing, guys, because it gives people an aim. Like, this is going to go to the price of one Bitcoin. Movement coins is, I'm very bullish on movement coins, right? So what I would do when I'm looking for coins like this, I want to see how many people's in the community. Okay, there's a lot. How many key followers? People that I am following, a lot of them. But are there any people very, very notable? Like, all so far, not that notable. When I get a Cookout, very notable guy. He's following them. Mason, decent. Tyrell, cool guy. So decent followers. 10% like bullish, and 98%, 90% just okay. And if you guys want to know who's okay and who's not, we have left a list in the Discord. And to get into Discord, there's a link in the description. Okay, so just check the organic growth as well. 10,000 followers. What it's about. Always want to understand what is it about. I would listen to this, which I have already. Find the mission, find the drive, like find what's going on. And like I said, I've already seen this. This is a culture coin where there's a mission of it becoming the price of Bitcoin. And look, they got it from a Peter Schiff tweet. Okay, so XBT is never going to hit 1,000. Maybe this is fake, maybe it's not, whatever it is. And okay, I'll tell you why as well this is bullish, because Peter Schiff says Bitcoin will never hit 100K, and it hit 100K. So now everyone's saying, well, Peter Schiff said that. Now he's saying that XBT would never hit 100K. It's going to hit 100K. Or this could be Photoshop. Anyway, whatever. You can see what they're trying to say, the movement. All right. So I really like this coin. That's why I got into it down here, right? But you guys obviously missed this, and I feel a little bit bad because if I'd done this video 1, 2, 10, an hour ago, you had an opportunity to get in down here. But it is what it is, guys. We'll try and get entry for you guys. If not, on to the next. All right. So the next opportunity to get an entry, I would say, would be for this big breakout here, right? Usually it definitely comes back to the previous big breakout, right? And that took us from 25 mil to 30 mil. So definitely a good opportunity there, but I would never put all my positioning on the one, because it might come back a bit deeper, which I say is about here. And then where I got in on this major breakout here. So definitely I'm going to be calling this project. This could be an easily, 60 to 100 mil project if people are keep pushing this movement, which just seems like it's only just begun, really. If you think about it, it's only 15 hours old. And you can see people are really interested in this one. But do not FOMO in. If you can't get into these entries, just on to the next, guys. We have so much more opportunities on this YouTube. This is why you should definitely put your notifications on this YouTube and make sure you watch every one of them, because as you can see, it's time Pacific and I post it pretty much straight away. All right, so get a bid here, get a bid here, and get a bid here. And you want to be using Axim, guys, because Axim is where you can get, using my link in the description, you get 10% off fees, and Axim actually pays you with rewards to use their platform. So you'll get rewards back, all right, by using the link in the description. And you can either wait for pullbacks, or if you're a busy person, what you can do is go to limit orders and move this, okay, where is it? Move this down to where you want to get in. Move it here. Very simple. How many you want to buy? 5. Boom. 5. But it's gone crazy. I want to get this video out ASAP, so let's move forward. Okay, fetish. This is pretty cool because I haven't even looked in this too much. I just seen it earlier and I seen the chart, and I like these kind of charts where you've got a good market structure, right? Broke it down a little bit, you come back up. But one thing I don't really like is the volume, and we've only can see people are buying it. Look, Waldo's is bought and sold. Market structure, volume 15K in 5 minutes and 150K in an hour. Not the best, but let's look at this together, because this is a bit of like a movement coin as well. I know these kind of coins, I don't want to look too much because we can all see what this coin's about. I will definitely keep an eye on the radar. I will probably have a little look at this later, but there's many coins that like this that went to millions. But like I said, not really liking the volume, very low volume. So this could definitely have a big pullback and break the market structure. But I'm gonna keep an eye on this. I've just seen it and I like the chart where it's like holding the market structure. All right, let's look at the third. And I would have gone a bit more detail this, but because of the nature of this whole meta, I don't want to be showing too much on YouTube. All right, cool. This one I like, and it seemed like we had a bit of a breakout as well. I put a bid in down at the 488K support line. And I'll tell you a bit about this. Long story short, there was somebody in the FBI that put this on his Instagram, and everyone's saying this means something to do with assassination of Donald Trump. Okay, true or not true, whatever it is, it's news, and news coins go pretty well. When I say news, virality. So everyone's expecting Donald Trump to talk about this on his socials, and when he does talk about it on his socials, this is going to happen. Vroom, vroom, vroom. So what I would do here, I would look for an entry. I definitely feel like this would come back down to about here. I'd put in a bid, and then and then I also would put in, so I'll put in a buy order, and I'll take profits, because this would pump easily to a nice 2x if Donald Trump or Elon Musk tweets about this. All right. And if you can see, all-time highs was already 2 million. So there's potential can get back up to the 2 million mark. All right. So definitely a good one. And if you see, it was holding this range most of, for the last few hours, it was holding this range. All right. So I might put a bid in. If I was you guys, I'd probably put a bid in here and a bid in here. And then when you get that tweet, it should go back up. All right. Let's have a look at this. What's this? Also, if I see any good trades, I'm going to enter while we're on the stream. This is okay. Don't really like the chart. It doesn't really look organic to me at all. Is any of my wallets in? when I say wallets, I mean like tracked wallets. Not many people in. Just, you can just tell it's not organic. You just see how the charts are, and there you go. Cool. So we keep it moving. P cool. Let me recap myself on the meta. Looked at this yesterday. Okay, so okay, it's a narrative of Launchcoin. So remember, Launchcoin, guys, is basically another launchpad where you can launch coins from Twitter. Literally, you just put at Launchcoin, the ticker, and the name. Right. So then let's have a look. This guy actually doxed himself as well, and he's got a few well-known people following him. So yeah, I haven't got into this myself, but let's chart it and see where would be a good entry. I was actually looking to get down on the dips here, but I didn't actually get down. I'm glad I didn't because it went below those dips. So the chart is looking pretty healthy. You know, we're ranging from the 4.88 to the 3.15. And personally, I feel like this is this. What did he buy? 46 Sol. This. Oh yeah, it's Launchcoin. Personally, I would range by this. I would look for a retest here. So you could put your buy in here. Else, if it breaks here, should I say. If it breaks here, then you'd see this going up. If it doesn't break this support line, this previous resistance, sorry, then it will come back down. You potentially put a bid here and swing this. This is definitely, because when it ranges like this, guys, when you see a chart range like this, it's a good one to swing trade. If you see a chart with this motion, it's definitely a good one. It's got good market structure. And then you can start putting in bids here and sell here, right? So this is ranging, and this is an upward market structure. Okay, on to the next. A glimpse, let's look at a glimpse. All right. Okay, I don't really like the chart. It just feels like it's kind of bottomed out is good, but let's see if, you know, it's just bottomed out, isn't it? But like I said, but it would always stay bottom if there's no kind of momentum to go back up. And I don't like this dev sell, dev buy, dev sell. I'm going to give this one a miss. It's doing well here. Then the dev tried to buy, sell. People don't like this. They don't like when devs, and it's here, even here when the dev bought again, it got sold off. People hate that. Look, dev buyed. Look at it. This dev ruined the whole project because he's buying. And then it went down from there. What's Cupsy buying? Okay, let's look at this. XBN. Seems like another one of those, what we just looked at, the XB. Let's have a look. So XB is the original ticker of Bitcoin and is getting 612 market. Crazy to know that XB is literally the organic ticker of BTC. Okay, this was posted. Okay, this was posted hours ago. So I don't like when things are posted hours ago, because to me, I guarantee you 99%, because this was posted 12 hours ago, it was done already. 99%. And I won't be surprised if the one that they've done already is actually doing pretty well, because it's quite a good narrative. Let's have a look.
What up, guys?
And okay.
Any cooks this morning? Looks like there's something at 1.1 right now.
It's down. One sec, guys. Cool. So yeah, what was it called? Sorry, XBN. Let's put this in. XBN. Oh yeah. See, look, 11 hours ago. Literally got done 11 hours ago. But sometimes when it's got done it and it didn't really go nowhere, because if you can see it got done, but it didn't really go nowhere, it doesn't mean it's not going to go somewhere now. If the other one went somewhere, there's a possibility that this one definitely won't go nowhere. But, you know, if that other one didn't go nowhere, it's possible this could go somewhere, if you get what I mean. But anyway, we'll digress. We move on to that. So there's on my 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4 picks of today, guys, right? So let's give you a little tutorial of Axim. So if you guys have never used Axim before, it's good to go quickly over it, because, you know, some people be new and they might want to know the filters and this, what I use, right? So here, very important, I have all these ticked, right? Because all these are the main. Actually, should be on. I don't know what that's on. Launcher coin is actually the main one right now. All these, that doesn't have to be ticked. That doesn't have to be ticked. But 1, 2, 3, 4, 100%. But you can tick them all. It doesn't really matter anyway. And then you want, I like my metrics 6,500. Right. So I'm only going to have projects that have volume. And also, I don't know why it's off, but my there you go, it's on 5 minutes, 5 minutes old, right? So this is where I just have major volume, quick volume comes in, right? Any coin with a lot of volume, I'll just see it here. Okay, and if time you see green, big green candle like this, guys, mean it's a bundled, you don't buy bundles. All right, I'm also looking for any opportunities when I'm talking. If I see, like, see this here, but the average person would fall more into the top. I'm not going to. Let's see who. None of my trapped wallets are buying it either. So this could be just like a volume trap, like a bot. Anyway, keep it moving. And no filters here. No filters here. All right. So what I do is when I start my